Okay, so I know this is really late, but I wanted to know if people really wanted me to talk about this. That I think only 6 people actually voted if I should do this movie, yes or no. And apparently it got more yeses. And I also know that one of my friends also said no for a joke, and he wanted to change it, but he couldn't. So, still doing it. You know who you are, Brandon. I'd like to see you get your payback. Oh, fuck you, man! Hello and welcome to the Warp and Time review. I think I'm saying that right. I'm going to be saying Warp and Time for most of it. So Warp and Times has these 3 kids. They find like these mystical people. One of them played by Oprah Winfrey, and the other 2 are in stuff, but they're one of the kids' father, who's played by Chris Pine, goes missing. So they send him into their world to be like, hey, we can find your father. So that's technically the movie. Now, I know a lot of people were really excited for this movie because of the director, and it has got a pretty good cast. Like I said, Oprah Winfrey's in this movie. You have that kid that plays Peter Pan, that rubbish Peter Pan movie. You know, he's pretty good actor. Chris Pine's in this movie, and you know, a lot of people were very open to it. I gotta say, I wasn't really too hyped for it. I mean, I'm aware of the director's work, but I'm not really like a huge fan of her. Like most of the actors on here, like I said, Oprah Winfrey's on here, and the kid from Pan, and Chris Pine, of course. But you know, I have heard a lot of people being disappointed about this movie, and yeah, this movie isn't very good. The world they visit doesn't really look that interesting. It just feels like a lot of other things. Like, I'll listen down, and when you see the movie, tell me if you can't see this. So the first place to go to is Teletubby Land. Then the next place they go to is that rock planet where you fight that dragon from Super Mario Odyssey. Then the next place they go to is Father Maggins' cornfield. Then they go to, like, 60s homes? I don't know. But the world that they build doesn't really look that interesting, and it just feels like just every single generic world that you pretty much see in every single CGI film. CGI just looks like it's just thrown away in there. And this is pretty much what this movie is. It's pretty much just being like, oh, we can show off like our CGI effects, and that's pretty much it. Like, there's a scene where they're like these where 2 of the main kids in the movie are running away from like this tornado, and every time they're just running so slow, and every time it cuts to a new shot, they're running even slower, and the tornado just looks even further behind them. I hate it when movies do that. In fact, I want to talk about the performances, particularly with the kids. Now, I hate to, you know, criticize on children quite a bit. I hate to criticize on children because, you know, they're kids. I do have a lot of sympathy for child actors, but this is the thing. There's one kid in the movie who is the best child actor in there, but he is not important to the story whatsoever. There's another actress who says her lines well, but her reaction is also horrible. Like, there's a scene where you see, like, giant Whoopi Goldberg. Like, the first time you see her is giant Whoopi Goldberg, and this is her reaction. That is not the reaction you should have when you see a giant Oprah Winfrey. And there's another kid who is just horrible. He is so annoying, and every time I saw him, I was like, just tag him in the face. I'm pretty sure these kids are nice kids, but I'm just saying, like, only one of them was a really good actor, another one was just okay, and another one was horrible. It was a pretty letdown of a movie. This movie was not particularly very good. I didn't really like it. I walked out of it completely, like, forgetting pretty much it anyway. So this movie is quite forgettable, and it's quite disappointing because I'm aware of the director's work, but I'm not really a big fan of her. But I know she's a really good director, and I would like to see her do more stuff. But this movie definitely was kind of like a step down for her. So I'm sorry, just, you know, this movie can just be skipped. Don't waste your time with this movie. Okay, so have you seen A Warp in Time? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.